Hey y'all, what's up? Hope you guys are having a great day. Please leave your prayer request in the bottom. My email will be in the description. So something that I wanted to mention that I did not mention in my last video, there is a couple, and I'm going to link their video in the description. If I can remember, I'm going to put it in the comment section, and I want to put it there and I want to pin it because it's when you watch the couple from Galilee, you hear their story. You're getting what life is like for the Jewish people. They're planning their lives, but they have to plan their lives around where's the nearest bunker. There are people that don't even have bunkers, and my heart breaks for Israel. There's a man that that they described in their last video, that I guess it's on life support or something. I can't remember exactly what the situation was, but he cannot physically get up and get to a bunker, and he tells his family, just go to the bunker without me. And he just lays there and prays. If it's his time to go, it's his time to go. And that's where we come into. We've got the power of prayer, and we are commanded to pray for peace in Jerusalem. Pray for the land of Israel. There are people out here that seek to not only hurt the land of Israel, but annihilate the land of Israel. And I am very grateful for this couple who have made this YouTube channel and that have these videos, because it's almost like we're getting a first look, not a second or third look, not through a third party, but we're getting like a first look into what life is really like and how bad the birth pains are in Israel, and how people are they're surviving. There's no sleep. There's no rest. They're constantly on edge. People are making dinner, and they could be in the middle of cooking, and they have to abandon the cooking and let it just sit there to go to a bomb shelter. Or people could be in the middle of eating, like taking a bite of food, and they have to take their food with them to the bomb shelter or just leave it there. They could be in the middle of a shower, have soap in their hair. They hear the sirens. They've got to abandon the shower and go to the bomb shelter. It's crazy to think about how life is so intense over there, and how people are barely getting any rest. They're getting barely any sleep. And it just makes me think of the birth pains and how bad the birth pains truly are. And it makes my heart break. And so I'm going to ask you guys, keep praying for the people of Israel. Pray for the military of Israel. Pray for true peace in Jerusalem. Pray that God will step in and annihilate the enemies of Israel and finally give Israel peace. But we know that true peace will not come until the second coming. We know that there's a false peace coming, and that's after the rapture with the rise of the Antichrist. There's so much Bible prophecy that is being played out. Birth pains, woman in travail. And here in America, if I didn't, honestly, I'll be honest with you, if I didn't look at the news, if I didn't seek to find the truth, I would probably have no clue how bad it is out there. Because in America, we live in a land where if it's not happening to you, if you're not looking for the truth, if you're not watching the news, if you're not looking at what's truly going on and how bad things are, you would be totally oblivious to Bible prophecy unfolding, to everything going on. People are walking around blind as a bat. why Bible prophecy is being fulfilled. And us watchmen and watchwomen, we come on here and we are shouting to the rooftops, Jesus is coming. Look at the birth pains. And so many people want to say that what's going on, it's not happening to us. Oh yeah, Trump may get us in the war, but we're not going to be touched. Well, let me tell you something. People have had dreams and visions of Russia bombing America, New York, and other places. I've had, hold on one moment. Okay. Now I know where I was at. Sorry about that. So, I've even had dreams and visions of Russia bombing New York. I've actually had a vision of Russia bombing New York, and I've had a dream of Russia bombing New York 3 times in a row. It was like on a time loop, and it happened 3 times. I've even had a vision of the Chinese marching to the west. It is insane how everything is coming together, and yet it seems like it doesn't matter how much we warn and warn and warn and warn. So many people want to look around at their normal lives of going to the grocery store, buying, selling, eating, drinking, married, giving in marriage, and they see their great life, that they are oblivious to the birth pains. And that is also part of Bible prophecy. And it's sad because our hearts are aching for our loved ones, our friends, and our family, even our enemies. Our hearts are breaking for the people over there in Israel and just everything else. And yet so many people are just hitting the snooze button. But there is coming a day where the snooze button will not be able to be hit. It'll be the last and final alarm bell. Or you know how when you're sleeping you got multiple alarms set where it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, and you keep snoozing it because you're like 5 more minutes of sleep. I want to pretend that didn't happen. And then eventually the last one goes off that you honestly can't ignore, because if you don't get up, you're going to miss it. Well, this final alarm bell that is going to go off will be known as the rapture, but this will symbol that you've missed your opportunity in the age of grace to give your life to Jesus. That'll be the moment where everything's going to change, in the moment, in a twinkling of an eye. Us who are born again will be changed in our new glorified body, and we will be pulled from the earth. We will be harpazoed. We will be snatched away, and we will be in the presence of our Savior. Those who have hit the snooze button, rejected Jesus, they will find themselves waking up in a new world without the age of grace, without Jesus, and everything falling apart. They can't hit the snooze button and go back to sleep. The truth will be shoved in their face so hard. I don't want you to get to the last alarm bell without knowing Jesus. But sadly, so many people will get to that last alarm bell and wake up and go, I should have paid attention. I should have been seeking Jesus. I should have been listening to the warnings. But I was looking at my life saying, nothing's going to happen. I'll just wait and see what happens. You know, Jesus is coming. I don't know the day or hour, but the Bible does say, for you know that the Lord so comes as a thief in the night. We will know. If we are watching, we will know the signs. We know, we are on guard. But there are so many people who are ignoring the warning signs that a thief, Jesus, is about to come take his prize, his possession. We're the prize. We're the possession. Jesus doesn't need us. He wants us. He died for us. And those who have accepted him, He's coming for us. Be on guard, be alert, and look up. Jesus is coming. All right, guys, I got to get off here. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all.